a ghost with wings of ivory, never bound by name. Through the veil of silence, over lands unknown, he rides the winds of prophecy, forever flown. Eyes like burning silver, voice like thunder's cry. He's seen the fall of empires, heard the angels lie. White raven, messenger of fate from the edge of time. White raven, calling down the truth in a world of crime. Not a symbol, he's a fire and the rain, screaming through the sky to break the chain. He soared through ancient kingdoms where darkness wore a crown. His feathers carved the heavens as tyrants tumbled down. He whispers to the dreamers, the broken and the brave, a call to rise from ashes, not to kneel but save. Carried on the lightning, forged in sacred fire, he's the soul of rebels, burning with desire. White raven, harbinger of dawn, when the night won't die. White raven, tearing through the silence with a battle cry. He's no myth, he's the blood in the flame. White raven, crying out the truth they try to tame. Wings wide over the void, he sings where hope's destroyed. When the world forgets to fight, he is vengeance in the night. White raven, outlaw of the stars, born to defy. White raven, bleeding light beneath the rebel sky. He's the storm and the voice that remains. White raven, the last flame roaring through the chains. So when you hear the thunder's call, look up and let the raven fall.
There's a light on the hill where the shadows lie still, and the wind speaks in voices you've heard in your dreams. Every whisper's a promise that dances like flame, but nothing is ever as close as it seems. Don't chase the glow in the midnight rain. It'll blind your soul and freeze your flame. Don't feed the whispers in the fire. They'll burn your name and steal your choir. Don't plead for angels wrapped in wire. They'll love you cold and lift you higher, to let you fall again. There's a mirror that waits in a house made of bone, and it shows you the face of the things you condone. You can scream for the truth, but the silence take your crown and clip your wings. Don't feed the whispers in the fire. They sing of hope but crawl like liars. Don't dream of thrones wrapped in desire. You'll wear the ash, not wear the pyre. You'll rise to break, not rise to reign. Run if you must, the flames will find you. Lie if you dare, but truth will bind you. Don't feed the whispers in the fire. They build you up with rusted wires. Don't kneel to gods who sell you pain. They drink your blood, then curse your name. And when the silence calls you home, walk alone, walk alone.
In the valley made of mirrors, where the sky bleeds fire red, walks a man with no tomorrow, haunted dreams inside his head. He was born beneath the comet, marked by stars the gods had fled, raised by silence, fed by thunder, clothed in whispers of the dead. They said the world had lost its light, but he still burned with phantom fight. Ride the lightning, scream with the wind, face the forgotten when nightmares begin. Falling or flying, he walks in alone, chasing the shadow that sits on the throne. He found a book of riddles, bound in chains of angel hair, spoke a name that split the mountain, turned the sky a vacant stare. Every page a prophecy, every word a silent dare, to break the spell or wear the crown of cold despair. The stars all whisper he's the key to crack the cage and set time free. Ride the lightning, scream with the wind, face the forgotten when nightmares begin. Falling or flying, he walks in alone, chasing the shadow that sits on the throne. Oh, he stood at the gates of the never, challenged the storm with a flame, spoke to the ghost of forever, and none of them knew his name. Then he climbed the tower endless, where the night devours the day, fought the beast of hollow echoes till its soul had slipped away. There he found a mirror breaking, showed his face in cursed array, and saw the shadow he was chasing was himself gone all astray. Ride the lightning, scream with the wind. Truth is the battle you fight deep within. No gods to guide you, no blood on the stone. that sat on the throne. In a world made of mirrors, there's no place to hide. The hero, the monster, both live inside. Rising from the ashes of forgotten time, thunder cracks the sky, hear the ancient chime. Temples blazing, moonlit fire, awakened by the blood and choir. The stars align in cursed design as prophets scream the end time sign from shadows deep beneath the stone. The gods of old reclaim their throne. Ride the winds, the harvest comes, judgment born from ancient drums. Steel and flame in spectral hands, the gods return to reap the land. Oh no, there's nowhere to run. Golden crowns on heads of dust, eyes like suns that burn unjust. They speak in tongues of storm and sand, crushing kings beneath their hand. The fields are ripe, the sighs are on, no mercy in this ancient dawn. The reapers cut, the skies turn red, the living kneel, the dead are fed. Like the winds, the harvest comes, judgment born from ancient drums. Steel and flame in spectral hands, the gods return to reap the land. Oh no, the hour has begun. They were not myths, they were not dreams, they were waiting, and now they rise. Hide the winds, the harvest comes. The gods proclaim what we've become. Ash to ash and bone to stone, they take the world and make it their own. Oh yes, the ancient ones have won. Return, return, God's return. Cold winds crawling through the chapel floor, ashes in the pews where the saints once swore. A blood-red moon's got a wicked grin, calling out the shadows you buried within. Don't pray too loud, something hears you now. It walks in dreams, wears a shattered crown. Burnt wings drag in the silent night. It feeds on fear and it's hungry tonight. Don't follow the voices in the hollow. They lie in there, soft and shallow. Don't follow voices in the hollow.
Don't trust the night, it drinks your sorrow. Silver eyes behind the crooked trees, awful comfort whisper sweet disease. Promises wrapped in a serpent's tongue, but every gift leaves your heart of stone. Crosses melt when the stars go black. There's no turning from the demon's track. The darker the truth, the deeper it hides in the cracks of your faith and the fear in your eyes. Don't follow the voices in the hollow. They wear your name like a broken motto. Each word trips like a curse they swallow. Don't trust the night, it makes you hollow. In the silence, between the scream and the breath, something waits with the patience of death that knows your sins. It sings your lies and smiles as you die in disguise. Don't follow the voices in the hollow. They'll lead you down when no light follows. The deeper you go, the less you'll matter. Don't trust the dark, it's the soul shatterer. Don't talk to the shadows, they know your name. In the land where the twilight speaks on the edge of the fire and stone, a whisper rides on the windless peaks where the serpent has carved his throne. Ashes fall like forgotten prayers through the bones of a shattered creed, and the blood of the oath breakers feeds the roots of a demon seed. There's a face in the flame, a lie in the light, a kingdom of ghosts that dance in the night. Thorns of the crown, forged in the dark, voices that howl in the cold God's heart. Chains of the chosen, rusted with sin. The gate is closed, but the curse crawls in. Once was a guiding me, now they crawl for listen to sing joy. Etching stone and the womb of blooms aside. Narrow this road, child, the blood inside you see sick hands and the illusion gate. Through the veil of time, the shadows grow. Children of frost, the dancer woe. Thorns of the crown, worn by the meek. Truth is the price. Glory's your bright thing to learn not seek. Flesh turns to fire, hearts into stone. The throne is cracked, but the curse lives on. See the children of the storm, riding dragons made of pain. See the prophets dead and torn, screaming silence in the rain. All the angels blind and bound kneel before the burning sound. Finals of the crown, circle sky. Kings never live, but the curse never die. Dreams turn to dust, gods turn away, but the chains of the crown will make you stay.
You thought you were free, but the crown remembers.
Midnight howls on the mountains flame. Steel winds whisper the outlaw's name. Born of fire bound by fate, riding the storm through the deep.
thunder in the silence, feel it tremble in the void. We were never lost, just waiting for the voice. We are the children of the sun. Awaken now, the day has come. Across the galaxy, our song is sung. We are the children, and we're coming home as one. Running beams of burning gold. The children of the sun return to hold the crown of old. In the land of fire and bone, where kings have turned to stone, a whisper rides the crimson wind, a curse that speaks of sin. Golden halls now rust with lies, beneath the blood-red skies. The crown still shines, but no one's pure. The throne can't hide the war. Shadows on the throne, they wear the crown, but not the soul. Demons in disguise, feeding on the people's cry. Rise, oh sword of light, and cut through the endless night. There's no one left to own, just shadows on the throne. They drank the stars, they broke the seal, twisted fate on the spinning wheel. The prophets scream, the children fade, while tyrants dance in masquerade of hate. A raven flies from east to west, its wings spell out the final test. Will the warrior bow or stand? Truth lies in the bloodstained sand. Shadows on the throne, cold hearts carved in ancient stone. Lies like serpents' breath, turning justice into death. Rise, oh flame of old, burn through the chains, they hold the light. Was overthrown by shadows. Wow! On the throne. Beware the silence of the sword. It waits for the hand that's true. When the moon turns black and the oceans crack, will the light return through you? Shadows on the throne, they reap the souls they've overthrown. valley of stone, where the shadows don't sleep, lies a tower of silence where the dreamers weep. Ancient runes carved deep in the bone speak of kings dethroned and a world unknown. They came with fire, they came with chains, wore the sun like a mask, and they ruled with pain. But beneath the sand, the old blood moans, whispers rising to reclaim the throne. Obsidian throne, the curse still lives in the heart of the dark where no man forgives. Bound by time, but the fire won't die. The gods have fallen, but they still cry. She walked in silence with a serpent's grace, eyes like twilight, no mortal face. Follow me down, she sang with a smile. Truth lies buried in the serpent's smile. Through halls of mirrors and rivers of ash, where the stars have bled in a heaven clash. She showed the past like a blade in stone, and said this cage was built from flesh and bone. Obsidian throne, rise from below, let the voices of vengeance begin to flow. Lost in time, but the heart still fights. Awake, old warrior, reclaim the night. Turn gods into gold and prayers into war, but the wheel turns again and shadows remember the score. Obsidian throne, break the chains, bring the storm, let it wash the stains. Scream for the silent, cry for the free. The throne is calling, it waits for thee.